And there we go. We are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Friday Night Live at the Bench. We are back for another show. The weeks, they're not rolling. They're flying, aren't they? Absolutely flying by. It's crazy how quick a Friday comes round. Absolutely mad. So hope everyone out there's had a good week. And you're all geared up for a night of... I was going to say shenanigans. It's probably going to be shite.
Oh, let's not have any shenanigans.
I don't reckon it'd be shy, to be honest. I think a lot of us are really tired as well, which doesn't help. But we'll try and make the best of it. We'll try.
Friday comes around even quicker when you fall asleep at 6 o'clock and on the sofa, and then wake up at 10 to. Yeah. There's shoots round, and you're like really scared of what's going on.
Yep, it's good. So yeah, we're here for a few hours tonight to keep you entertained. Because we weren't here. Was it last week? No, week before we weren't here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So because we had both sections last week, we're going to do Tim's section this week. Tim forgot he was doing it like next week. He didn't really. I did. And then Dan's will be in 2 weeks. No, it won't. It'll be next week now, won't it? Yeah. Well, no, it's what we arranged when you weren't here, Tim. When I got all confused about stuff. So,
I'm glad I'm here to organise and get everything correct. Because God, if I wasn't here,
the committee is very helpful. So yeah, we've got Tim's section tonight looking at all the latest kit releases. Have we got a lot to look at?
Yeah, there's quite a nice few kits in there. Some, I think 30 odd.
And then next week we'll do Dan's section, as usual. The 2 week break in between. As always, we've got Simon, who's got a very, very, very busy section this week, looking at all the things we've been buying and questions for the crew with our own Mr. McNeish, who's busy squirreling away.
Cleaning stuff.
And of course, we've got our giveaway, the £20 UP gift voucher, which will be randomly given away at some point through the night. So all you got to do is follow it for directions, and when prompted, pick a number, and you win that £20 UP gift voucher. It's as simple as that. I think Alan is also going to have a look through the German group build section.
Nice.
As well, which I might have to go and put mine in.
That'd be a good idea to put it in your own group.
Probably be a good idea. I'll do that in a minute.
I might do that at about 5:30 when I was.
I noticed yours going, and I thought I've done that. And I was like, oh no, I haven't. So I'll go do that in a minute when one of you lots reading the chat. So yeah, everyone's a good week. As always, we got Simon, we got me, we got Alan, we got Luke, Norm, Sam, Al McNeish, Jim, Dan, and Tim as well. Everyone had a good week. Everyone had a good week.
Yeah. I've been annoying someone by just working. So I'll be honest, it's been one of them weeks where you're thinking, yay.
Okay. You wouldn't do that, Tim.
Not deliberately, but just by the fact of me being there is enough, and it makes me quite happy that
we can kind of relate to that.
We absolutely understand that.
See, you know the feeling, yeah.
Yes, right. So, wants to read that chat where I go and share the link around everywhere, and
I'll do that, buddy.
Do some other associated.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Let's just not make any comments while I'm not looking at the screen this time, Paul. Yeah,
100% tonight, definitely.
Yeah.
So first thing tonight is Sean White saying evening, guys. John Kingston is there saying evening, guys. Clark is there saying hello all and happy Friday. In
Hello.
Friday.
Hello. Hi.
Brian Wimwell is saying hi to all.
Hello.
Saying happy Friday all. Looking forward to the good weather. Nice. Naked Mothers with us saying good evening, everyone. And Mr. Alan Parker is there saying evening all. Also Luke Ward saying evening, fellas. And Cully's there saying hello from Cully. Hope all are doing well. We're not too bad, Cully. We're not too bad.
Could be worse.
London is there saying hi all.
Hello, Rich. Hope you're keeping well.
Yeah, Rich.
I have not seen Rich for a while. Nice to see you.
Yeah, Rich.
Brandon's there saying evening, guys. And
Norman
saying good evening, fellow sprue fillers. Your weekend starts here. Luke saying, Jim, I'll sort your stands out over the weekend and then get them out next week.
Thank you, Luke.
Some bloke from Black Rifle Model Works with an X is saying evening, folks.
Shifty.
Good evening, all.
Oh, we can't pimp your show tomorrow, can we?
No, it's not on tomorrow, mate.
What? Why have you got a day off? Hang on a minute. You've ruined my Saturday now. Why have you got a day off?
I'm committed elsewhere.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's actually an ecumenical matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're going to burn. That's it.
I've already had, over the last probably 4 hours, I've already had warnings from not only the missus, from every member of my family. I've had these text messages saying, just put your mask on and don't say a word.
They know you too well.
They know you so. They know you so well, Luke. It's amazing.
They do. Jeff Lightsford is saying, good evening, everyone. Simon Shaw is there saying, evening, peeps. And Claire is with us. Good evening, Claire. She's saying, evening, everyone.
Hello, Claire.
Evening, Claire.
Mr. Al McNeish is saying, evening, everyone.
Everyone.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Rum, Al? Just checking.
Say again?
How much rum have you had?
Not enough. Not
Yeah,
enough.
that is always the correct answer, Al.
And Shane is there saying, Kia ora, chaps.
I've never heard of that crap.
Not sure what that means.
It's
I'm more of an umbungo.
Polynesian or something.
Umbungo. Do you remember the drink? Umbungo. Like Kia ora.
I think you need to take one of those when you're going out tomorrow, so you can suck on it really hard right in the middle of the wrong part. Make all that horrible noise, when you get to the bottom of the carton.
Shouldn't something like that be left to the priest?
Good point, actually. Yeah.
I'll fit right in there, won't I? Anyway, moving on.
That sounds absolutely so wrong.
Scale Motor is saying evening to Claire. Paul Savage is with us saying hi all. Hey Mika is with us saying good evening everyone. Patrick Giva is saying evening everyone. Paul Morgan is saying hi all you lovely people on this great show. Thank you, Paul. Harry Marks with us saying good evening everyone. Dan Croak is in us. In us? No, he's not in us. He's in saying good evening everyone. Hope you're all doing well.
Hello, Dan.
Carol Masters is there saying good evening ladies and germs. Hope week went well and all is well with everyone in chat. Not too shabby. Everyone's saying hello to each other. And Jordan Bond is saying afternoon gents and gentle ladies. Question. Oh, should we save that, Al? How many questions you got?
Got a few, but I can always add it to the end.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go with it. We'll go with it now. He has bent A pillar on his 124 scale Corolla WRC. Seems to be permanent. Is there any way of getting it straight again? Fire.
Yeah.
Water.
Yeah, warm water.
Water.
One finger in when they're sleeping. Great.
Say that again. Or no, actually,
don't say it again.
Don't say that again. Mr. John Stone is with us saying, greetings, slaves to the plastic. Sat here waiting for the news from my son of the birth of his daughter due to. Oh, nice. John's going to be a granddad.
Grandpa Banana.
Brilliant.
Isn't it? Grandpa Banana.
I don't want to know. I'm getting minging. Good lad. That is. So, for those of you that don't know John is an ex-British soldier who now lives in Germany. That is the way soldiers deal with the birth. They just and let the women sort it out.
Yeah.
They're better at it than we are.
I'm glad of that one, to be honest.
Here we go.
Walter is there saying, evening all from Holland land. Hello, Walter.
Very well done.
Martin who's with us saying, please don't bother with surname. I'm not going to. Good evening all. Hope everyone is well with everybody. Yes, we're all good, mate. And Mr. Mike Tyner's there saying, evening ISM crew and everyone in the chat. Thank God
Mike.
Friday. He's on annual leave for a week.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Promise to join the hangout tomorrow.
You did?
this? Mike.
Now, this is a name I'm going to try. Homunculus 007. Homunculus 007. There we go. Hi from the Grand Canyon. Hello.
Look at Grand Canyon Stater.
Everyone's saying
San
hello.
Washington.
And Danny's in there saying yo yo. We go down. Oh, Steve's there first saying hello all plastic fanatics from Southport. Good evening to Paul and the crew. Hello Steve. Shoney's with us saying good morning. He's in New Zealand. Ian Darthwaite's with us saying evening folks. Hello Ian. And Sharpie's Model and Aquatics is with us.
Way.
Hello John. So hello Dave. Is Dave here?
How was the ice cream today, Ian?
Yeah, good to see you, John. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Human City Junction is saying hello, everyone. And Mark H0151 is saying hi all.
Hey, Mark.
Simon Brown saying he's looking forward to Tim's random comment of the week. Well, last week it was Paul's random comment, so
I don't remember any of this.
Paul staged me last week, I must say.
I don't remember any of this. No recollection whatsoever.
Ecumenical matter, wasn't it?
No, it was just me screwing things up.
And Paul Morgan saying, question, is there a problem with Mr. Surfacer 500 in the UK?
Yeah, you can't get hold of it anywhere, any of it.
Yeah.
It's probably stuck somewhere in the region of the Suez, maybe.
Yeah.
And Sharpest Model saying, congrats, Grand Danana man. Absolutely. Congratulations, John.
Yeah, nice one, John.
Special thing, so I'm told. I'm not old enough to be, well, technically I am old enough to be one, but anyway.
I am one. Randa.
Human City Junction's been on annual leave for over a year now. Is that annual leave or is that unemployment? I don't know what that is. Dave saying Mr. Surfacer 1000 is better because it has smaller particles. Depends what
1500 is even better still.
Yeah, it depends what you're using it for, buddy.
Yeah.
Darryl Masters is saying, laugh out loud when Boomer Jim lies back in a chair, the Earth orbit shifts. That's a bit rude, isn't it, Jim? A bit rude.
He's saying I'm fat.
No, he's saying you're American. A new name that I don't recognize in the chat, but I'm not going to try and pronounce the surname, is Leon saying, good evening, everybody. Good evening.
Yeah, Leon's been there before.
Has he?
Yeah.
Okay. Walter's saying, at Luke, I'm guessing that's me, not Luke Ward. What is that great big M4 hanging there? Airsoft? No, it isn't. It's actually a water pistol that I bought, cut bits off it, put bits on it, spread it black. And there you go. Don't put it pointed at a firearms officer because that's going to bring you down.
Give you a heartburn.
It looks pretty authentic.
It does.
Gary Pashley is with us, and no thumbs down yet, which is surprising. Must try harder this week. Tim, you can't be upstaged again. And
I'll make sure I
No,
do
you
everything
won't.
within,
No.
I'll make sure I do everything within the rules of what I'm allowed to.
and I think stand by. John White is with us saying good evening from Cork.
No, that's a new name.
Hey, John.
That's a new name.
Oh, John, are you new to us, John? I've not seen your name before, buddy.
Read today. Thank you, Norman.
Yeah. Cool.
Welcome, bud.
Excellent. So, yeah, if you're new watching, let us know you're new. Let us know your real name. Obviously, John's name is John, probably. Yeah. And, yeah, let us know where you're watching from, what you're up to tonight. And, yeah, that's it. So 81 watching right now, only 32 likes, so we can do a few more likes, that's for sure. Right, to get the evening rolling. Alan, do you want to do the group bill thing?
Are you going to throw me in the deep end? Oh,
Before you do, I just need Walter's commented in the chat. Man, I'm going to get you an actual M4. Yeah, unfortunately, due to my profession, importing arms, particularly semi-automatic rifles, is probably frowned upon. As much as I appreciate the offer, I appreciate my pension more.
Oh,
So if we could leave that alone, that would be great.
And he doesn't like prison cells either.
Oh, I don't, yeah, anyway, moving on. That's another story.
Let's have a look what we've got in here now. There's a few more snuck in at the end there, I see. Okay.
One important one at the end.
It's going to be the winner, isn't it?
Is there a winner? Winner chicken dinner? Is that sharing?
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the
What's that just Jen thing?
what just gent thing?
There at the top.
Yeah. There.
Disgusting.
I'm
know what that
I'm looking and I can't see.
I'll send you a message. I'll show you.
Yeah.
More importantly, why
I'm
did you get a
sure.
picture of my lad holding my slippers?
Because you've obviously posted it in recent media, or somebody has.
Now I am worried, Alan.
So this is the German group build, which ran from the 1st of February until
German.
the 1st of March. The German. The German,
Ain't
that's
the
one with the funny flag. Right, and so first off in this one this week is myself. For the German one, I did the Mercedes AMG GT3 in the Good Smile scheme. Bit of this and a bit of that and a bit of t'other. It come out okay, I think.
Why is it called
Very
a good
nice.
smile when you were miserable all the way through it?
Looks good,
Well,
mate.
yeah, I was taking after you see, Norm.
Oh well, you know, gift.
Yeah.
Nice one, mate. I really like that.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed doing that. Actually, I'll be honest with you, I really enjoyed putting the decals down on that. I'll be honest. I thought it was going to be it was a bit of a nightmare, but it was really enjoyable nightmare. If that makes sense.
No.
No. Anyway, next up we have Mr. Dave Allen, and he built a Revell 124th Porsche 934 RSR in the Martini scheme. He's used UMP
Very
grade
nice.
primer, zero paint gloss white, a Pro Range 2K, various Tamiya LF, X and XF paints used elsewhere, all sprayed through the lovely Ultimate Apex airbrushed and polished with the UMP polish system. Great build, thoroughly enjoyed this one, and it looked very good.
Very nice, man. Well done.
I said the masking around the front of these things is a nightmare, around the back, all the bumpers and stuff.
That's nice. I like it a lot.
You like that as well. So it's good that the River one's got a full engine as well, by the looks of things as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
it does, yeah.
Nice kit.
I miss building cars.
Yeah, it's a really good kit. It's a really good kit. I thought that when it first come out. The Valiant one.
yeah, I might have to invest in one of those.
Yeah.
They're very nice. Well done, Dave. We'll skip the Mr. McNish one because he was just putting a tester in there, weren't you, Al?
What?
In your post there. I'll take 2 pics and get back to you.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Missed it.
Did he? You sure about that?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the wrong screen.
Don't do that.
This one's from Dave Hill. Something a little bit different. It's a Thunder Models 135th German 50-ton. I can't say that. Seal flat wagon.
That's lovely.
It is good.
Isn't it? That's class.
My dad would really appreciate that because he's really into his trains and rolling stock and things. But on the
Oh.
diorama as well, it looks really good.
I thought you were going to say he's really into his grass.
Yeah, could probably do with a bit of it at the moment. An enjoyable build, even with the complicated plumbing I'd read about. That all went well with the use of 3D pen to create stretched spruce for the piping. Painted with the Vallejo Model Air paint over UMP primer and weathered with MIG oil brushes. So there's some brushes, oil brushes. So they
Big oil brushes.
okay.
This is like a liquid oil in a tube with a really bad like nail brush on the end.
Oh, that's it. Actually comes with the brush already in it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The Dio features my first ever attempt at work on the platform and the lonely telegraph pole. The flatbed looks a little lonely as well, perhaps a painter. The Panther is the answer. Oh, Panther, yeah, display a Panther on it, yeah, the actual tank.
That's really nice work.
Yeah, it's good there.
That is a perfect place to just put any bit of armor you've just built.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
I mean, all the colouring and everything looks really, really well, doesn't it? Looks very good.
Very nice.
I think there was another.
You
picture
can
there.
put a nice knocked out T34 on there.
An old sledgehammer there as well. I assume it's a sledgehammer. Looks like a sledgehammer.
That looks like a ball hammer. Just to be a bit more annoying.
I
Very
see
good, Dave.
the tools well.
Yeah.
Fine. A man's got to know his hammers.
Yeah, not
There's a hammer for every occasion.
Absolutely.
You might have a big nail you need to whack, a small nail you need to whack.
Or you might just have some toffee you need to break.
Yeah, some toffee. I was going to say some kneecaps, but I wasn't going to go down that road.
Right, the next one is by Thomas Herbert. It's a BMW Z8 in 1/24 by Revell. It's painted in Tamiya grey primer and TS30 silver leaf. Interior in X18 semi-gloss black, Mr. Super Clear, and then UMP polishing system. I base this on the road. On the Bond car used in the world is not enough, with custom printed the front rear number plates as well as extra decals for the interior.
Oh,
I never noticed the plate. I'm not a big Bond fan, so that's good.
That's a car I've never seen in real life.
I think I've seen one.
Oh, no.
Ago.
When I was in Germany back in the early 2000s, they were really popular.
Sure, it's not the Z3.
No, it was them. Z4, Z8. Sorry.
Oh, right, okay.
They were really rare.
Yeah, they're very rare.
Yeah.
You'd see them on the
Yeah.
But didn't one of these things sell for a ridiculous amount of money? And was it the one of the founders of Apple or something's car, or Steve Jobs' car, or something like that? What sold for a ridiculous amount of money? He had one of these, didn't he? I think.
Yeah, they're very rare now.
Yeah.
Cool car.
Yes, good build as well.
Yeah.
And next up, we have Yavel. It is a Vesda 135th BMW R12 with sidecar rider and a pig.
very nice.
Primed with Steinless black. Paints MIG ammo and Vallejo, because Vallejo is the best paint apparently. Italieri flat acrylic clear. Oils, ammo MIG, all brush of dark brown, ammo MIG shaded earth, pigment Vallejo burnt sienna, is that?
Yeah.
Tamiya panel line wash in brown. Great use of UMP customizable sanders. I was able to sand and reach everywhere. Was fun and nice to build for small and delicate parts. The plastic was a little bit soft.
Yeah.
Oh, nice one, Yuval.
Yeah, did a good job of that.
Because that's not big.
That's quite, yeah, it's
Oh, it's
tiny,
fine.
isn't it? You managed to get a fair bit of detail in there considering the size as well.
Mm.
Very good. And next up is our own Mr. Al McNish with his 148 Airfix Stuka JU87B2 or R2. You can never be sure. Have you decided which one it is yet, Al?
No idea. I mixed and matched all the parts
Okay.
and can't remember.
Very good.
And it's primed in UMP grain primer, filtered for better taste, UMP and MRP lacquer paints, MIG anti-slip paste. What's with the MIG anti-slip paste? What's that on the wings then? Is that for like the tread plate?
Yeah, on the walkways.
Okay. Aqua gloss, weathering a combination of pastels, oils, and very, very thin down Tamiya XF paints. Easy line antenna wire and scratch built parts as they were lost.
Mm.
The violet. I can't even say that. The Pito tube.
Pito
Pito tube.
Pito.
Pito tube. Did you not lose another one of those recently as well?
I lost pretty much half the bloody kit, you know. But anyway,
That come out well. That, in all fairness,
yeah.
it's a pity you only put one picture in mine, but there we go.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that as well.
I know. I did notice.
Couldn't get two in without making an album.
Okay. Next up is our.
You can put it in the reply. You reply underneath like these are.
All right, okay.
Mr. Croak, who's joined us in the Hangouts quite a lot just lately. This is his BMAX 1/24 Audi Quattro S1E2. The bodywork is primed with UMP white, base coat of zero paints, brilliant white, followed by Pro Range 2K. Sanded back with micromesh and polished with Novus polishing compounds. The kit served up some challenges, some from the kit and some from the builder. The body and spud had some surprising sink marks that needed filling. I almost ruined the paint by laying down zero paints too thickly, and my 2K wasn't smooth enough. Nearly everything was more or less rescued, but this is far from perfect, but sits in the good enough category. I think actually come out okay, Dan, to be fair.
It looks well done for not good enough from Harvey.
Yeah.
That's a cool build, mate.
Yeah, it's a great subject car as well, isn't it?
Wow, iconic.
You know, I remember the noise them things used to make as well.
Yep.
No, not quite. And again, something a little bit different as well. Matthew Jackson with his Volkswagen Golf VR6 in 1/24 from Fujimi. He's primed it with Tamiya fine white primer and base coat done in Tamiya TS9 spray. Various Tamiya X and XF paints throughout, with interior done with Auto Extreme Black spray paint, matte gloss and satin. No clear coat or polishing done, as I had issues with it, so had to repaint the green and left it at that. Nice, easy, enjoyable build, and I learned plenty in the process, which is what it's all about. Most definitely, it's all about learning, improving.
Nice job there, mate. Oh, that's nice.
They're a quick motor in the times, all right now, the old VR6 Golfs. Very nice, Matthew. Next up is our own Mr. Luke Carswell again. His entry,
Sorry.
his entry is the IFM 35th scale German Army Puma. A great kit and a pleasure to build.
Look good when it's finished.
Was that sorry, Paul?
It'll look good when it's finished.
Yeah,
That's class, man.
yeah. I say the Carswell scheme looks nice, and it, Luke, I'll give you that. It looks, yeah. Remember when you built it? Good.
It's that iconic NATO three-color scheme. It doesn't matter what vehicle you put it on.
So what sort of age is that tank from? What sort of?
That's
That's the current tank.
That's a current. Well, it's not a tank, Alan. It's an infantry fighting vehicle.
Okay then. So it's on tracks. So to me, it's a tank, and it's got a gun on.
That's current now. So that is the German army equivalent of like the Bradley Warrior. So it carries the infantry into battle, and then blows the shit out of the enemy, essentially.
Boom.
Big bang stick.
Yeah, bang bang.
Talk now the dog's finished. Yeah, nice one. Look, I really do like that.
Does look good.
Well done, mate.
Norma's going to be presenting us with some stuff like that too, aren't you, Norm, really soon, I believe.
Yes, he will be. Yeah.
Next up is Ian Douthwaite. And Ian's entry was a Mercedes 1450 LS racing truck by Revell in 1/24. Built pretty much out of the box. Sorry for the poor photo, done in a rush last minute. I take it that was about 20 minutes ago, Ian. 21 minutes to be exact. Yeah, that looks good. You don't see many trucks built, do you, these days?
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
Very nice. Again, they tend to destroy racetracks, don't they? Trucks, that's the only thing.
Yep.
Some great racing there. And last in this group build series is our own Paul Bretland with his Tamiya 1/24 Porsche 911 GT3. He's primed it in a mix of ultimate white and grey primer, painted in Gravity Porsche ultraviolet purple, cleared in Gravity Spain 2K clear, Gravity Focus interior Alcantara grey set, all sprayed to the Ultimate Apex airbrush, wheels kit chrome finish, micromesh finished, and ultimate modeling polish system for polishing.
Beautiful, man.
Come out really nice, that did, Paul, actually. The colour's cracking, isn't it?
It's a good colour.
Stunning colour, that.
You know, there's no Photoshop using those pictures at all. It's just brilliant.
The only thing I remove is dust off the base.
Yeah,
off the
no,
black.
I know. I just because you use that for the photo taking video.
Oh yeah,
didn't you?
they didn't I? Yeah. How about that? Yeah.
But that's come out really well.
Really good kit. You have to do a good beginner kit or something to get your teeth into that's really easy. Brilliant kit. Absolutely superb. Out the box. Brilliant.
Superb, mate.
That's good. It's really
Build.
vivid colours.
Sexy.
Very nice.
And that is all, folks.
I forgot to put my Porsche in. Sorry.
You did.
No,
Oh,
What a sigh.
Well,
Well, you could share it if you wanted to.
yeah, just
Tom.
put some pics up now, so I share it now.
It was just I did it last. It was on the show last week. Dan covered it in his what you've been finishing this week, so it's already been looked at.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
Oh, I can,
Fancy not putting it in or leaving it till the last minute.
know.
Who'd do that?
totally forgot about it. I don't know why.
Who in their right mind would do that? Right then, yes, some great stuff there. One of some really nice work.
Yeah, very good.
So currently on the go, we've still got the large scale build.
Yeah.
We got the
Formula One.
Formula
on the go.
One.
Yeah.
And
then-
the road cars.
And what?
And the road cars is on the go as well.
Yep.
And then next weekend is the start of the 172 build.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
my road car is the Challenger. That's right.
And,
And then we've got the movie TV one starting next month.
same time.
That starts on the 1st of May. Yeah.
And me, Norman, and Sam are doing the Zvezda Sherman starting on the 1st of May.
Yep.
So if anyone's got that kit, the new Zvezda tool Sherman, then feel free to join in.
Yeah, giggle.
Plenty of group builds on the end. There's a couple over on the forum. I don't know what they're doing over on the forum at the minute. I forget. But I know there's normally one or two over there. I forget what it is now. I know there's one over there though. There we go. We've got any chat to read all.
A few bits and bobs. Everyone just commented on the builds, really. Let's see where Norman got me to.
On the way, I hope.
Everyone just chatting amongst themselves. Kieran saying, "Hey all, just popped in to say hello and give a thumbs up." No, to finish.
Hello,
work.
Kieran.
Hey, Kieran. Hey,
No.
Kieran.
Thank you for popping in. Daryl Masters saying, "No, Jim's not fat. He's just like the Chuck Norris of modelling."
No,
That's quite a compliment.
I'm not that good. I wish.
Norris.
Paul's asking, why does Al only advertise he has one bird at Christmas?
No idea on that one. Totally lost.
And we have ISMNO saying, "Evening all, new heel, new here, Simon from Bristol." Hello.
Hello, Simon.
Hello.
Right.
Yeah.
Good to see you. I hear you.
Walter saying, in reference to sending me an M4, it's airsoft, mate. Oh, that's fine. If you want to send me an airsoft M4, that's all good.
Still a bit iffy through the post.
Gary's saying, "Luke's too pretty for prison."
Oh yeah.
You'd be all right then, Gary.
Oh, yeah.
He'll be safe as ours is, Gary. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. You'll be like me, guys. Don't worry.
Gary's worth what? At least 3 cartons of cigarettes.
Oh, 3 rolls, mate.
Just thinking of something else.
Dogs of Souls. John saying there's a flower seller in Covent Market or London, Covent Garden, who owns an ex-Bond Z8 movie car. Wow. Yeah. Clearly a lot of money in flowers.
I say we're having wrong game.
Yeah. That's what you need to do, Dan. Forget this scaffolding log. Be a florist.
I couldn't see Dan as a florist, could you?
You'll be good at that, wouldn't you?
Flowers by Daniel.
Oh,
He's saying, is there actually a sticker kit on the market that actually fits properly? Message out.
I'll just say no because they say it goes together well, but I didn't find that.
Everyone chatting amongst themselves. Mito Fun is there. Is that a new name? That's not a name I recognise. Mito Fun. Saying, "Hi folks, how are you?" We're not bad, Mito. How are you?
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Ben saying, "Luke's Puma gets my vote. A mean piece of kit they are." Yeah, we're not voting, mate. We're not voting. But thank you. Better than that purple Porsche, isn't it? Anyway.
Don't shout there.
Andreas is there saying, hello, you lot. I'm sitting here building a Type 69 with a refreshing lemon hooch.
Ooh.
Lemon hooch, remember that?
Yeah, that's a blast from the past.
I think that when I was 13, Andreas. Grow up.
Yeah, you want a bubblegum flavored WKD?
And we've got Mr. Mike Mountains with us from Scotty Models saying hellos.
Hello, Mike.
Adam's there from Challenger Scale Models saying hello.
Hey, Adam.
And Sharp is saying you could call it flowers by sausage. And Stu Pot is saying I'm new also. Hello. You're not.
Oh, Stu.
Hey, Stu.
Stop craving attention. It's very nice. And yeah, we're all caught up, mate. We're all caught up.
Excellent. Well done, Luke. Right then. Tim, you ready?
Let's do questions because I could do with something to eat because I haven't eaten yet. I've got some food. I'm feeling really.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Do I have permission to ask Al to do questions for the crew?
I think we need to. Al, can we? Are we allowed to do your questions for the crew now, please?
Absolutely. No,
Oh,
no.
Well, we're not. We're doing
Yeah.
Simon's bit, so you can bugger
Good
off.
idea.
Okay.
Go on, I'll do questions to the crew as ordered by Mine Commandant.
Oh, find them.
Like a coiled spring ready to react at any moment. But I only once I've had my dinner.
Broken spring.
Okay. So the first question this evening comes from a chap called Al McInnes.
Oh, not him.
Who asks, I have a question on CA glue as a filler. Is it best to mix it with something, for example, baking soda or baby powder and stuff, or just to use it straight?
Great.
You can mix it for larger gaps, yeah, and the baby powder or baking powder, whatever you use, does make it dry a lot quicker as well.
Yeah.
Whether it's any harder, I don't know.
Microbloons.
I don't know. Yeah, you can use microbloons.
That's what microbloons are actually intended for, gap filling and stuff.
And
With CA.
Materials does a powder for CA as well.
Yeah.
A CA filling powder as well.
Alright.
I think it's just small seams, don't bother. It's for large gaps, yeah. Because it'll give it a bit of structural rigidity, won't it?
If it's a large gap, look, if it's a large gap, as long as you build it up over a couple of layers, it should be fine, really. Still,
yeah, but I think it'll add a bit more strength. Adding a bite.
That's what microbloons that was developed for, wasn't it? To mix in with the CA.
Well, it's the same way using pure cement or concrete. What's going to be stronger? Concrete in it. So.
I tend to put the super glue in the gap, then sprinkle the baking powder over the top.
Yeah, you've done that, haven't you? Yeah.
Yeah, many times.
I would, and like Norm said, and I think I probably picked it up from Norm many years ago, is if you. So I only use CA for a small gap because I think anything if you if you're going too big, it ain't gonna work.
You know your camera's not on, Luke.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, mate. Just make sure you knew that's all.
It's because I'm smoking. That's why.
You are smoking, not.
You are smoking.
Pretty for prison. Let me move my cigarette.
Pretty for prison.
Go on. Just smoke on camera.
No, it's fine. So I don't use CA glue for big, a big gap. If I'm using it for smaller things and it works really well, then I do what Norm said. So I put the CA glue in, sort of run a bead across that gap, and then instead of mixing the CA with the baby powder or talc or whatever, I then sprinkle it on over the place you filled and let it harden, and then obviously sand it.
Which fingers do you use to sprinkle it with? Make a difference.
Oh,
what are those fingers?
Wow.
Yeah, but that's how I do it. But anything too big, I would generally go for. And bearing in mind, I build armor, so you can get away with it a lot. But I generally go for sprue glue.
Sprue glue is good. It just takes forever to dry.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. It's not just an overnight thing. It's 20 24 hours, then it sinks. Then
At
and, you know,
least 24 hours, if not a
yeah,
couple of
and
days.
then it's another 24 hours, and I tend to get bubbles in mine as well.
Yeah, I would
Really,
leave
really.
these 72 hours before you try and manipulate it, really.
Hmm.
But,
Okay. Right. Well, the next question comes from Terry Belbin, who says, "Yep, I have one." Oh, good. What are the pros and cons of rattle cans? You can't yet afford a decent compressor.
You don't need an airbrush or compressor.
Yep.
You've got no airbrush to clean out. I guess it's quicker in some ways. But then the cons are you waste a hell of a lot of paint, you make a hell of a lot of mess, and it's very easy to overspray as well. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can think of, really. So cost, obviously, because you're using a lot more paint.
I think it depends on what you're painting, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I use for my space walls, which bear in mind they're tiny, the best primer for those that I've found is Army Painter, which is a color called Wolf Grey, and it just gives you that base grey, bluey shade.
Yeah.
However, the problem is because they're so well detailed, if you were just going to rattle can that, you're going to potentially lose a lot of that detail in the initial primer phase, because you rattle can it, you have very little control over a rattle can. So I decant it, and there's a video, isn't there, Paul? Someone's done a video.
Yeah, I've done a video.
And so is Al on his channel.
I'll do it as well, yeah.
Decanting the aerosol rattle can into a container, and then you can airbrush it. Gives you a lot better detail. So the pro of the rattle can is, like Paul said, there's no science to it. You just spray it. The cons are you've got less control. You're going to lose detail. You get, all that stuff. However, the last piece of Warhammer terrain I painted, which is quite a big piece, I used exclusively Halford's rattle cans on that, because it's big enough and you're not going to lose that much detail, and it just saves time. So that's a pro of using a rattle can. And I even used their rattle can matte varnish, and it worked fine because you're spraying on a big. However, if you're going to spray it in your cave or whatever, make sure you've got a really good extractor, because it will create residue everywhere. Even though you think your spray booth's on and you've ventilated it well, you'll get that residue. So if you rattle cans, ideally use them outside.
I spray prime with the Skyline, and I'll never do it again. It was everywhere. It was ridiculous.
It's just that residue, isn't it? That's in the air, and it just sticks to everything.
There's a lot of blowback from it when you're spraying it. Yeah, just bounces off and just all over the room.
But you can't. I think the question was, you can't get a compressor at the moment, Al? I think
no, he doesn't have one at the moment. So
I wouldn't. Paul said in the chat with rattle can is a lazy approach. I wouldn't say it was lazy. I think it's a way of doing it for those that either can't or don't have an airbrush. I think it's better than brush painting.
Like that terrain piece that I painted last month or whatever. Yeah, I could have used an airbrush, but actually, using the airbrush on it, because it was so big, and I wasn't going for massive detail on it. It's a gaming piece at the end of the day. It's counterproductive almost. You'd probably lose money using an airbrush to decant the paint and everything else. It's not a lazy approach. It's an intelligent approach to what you're painting.
It's just a means to do it if you can't do it another way, isn't it?
Yeah.
I suppose with the control, that's a drawback as well, especially if you've got a model with fine detail.
Yeah.
You might just overspray there and
that's why I decant the Army Painter aerosol, so I can spray it through the airbrush. Because if you tried, I mean, I haven't tried, maybe I'm wrong. I haven't tried to do it straight from the rattle can onto 28mm Space Marines, because I think potentially what's going to happen is you're just going to flood it unintentionally and lose so much detail. Yeah.
I might give some of the rattle cans a go and decant them, because you know a lot of the Tamiya stuff calls for
Yeah,
TS stuff, you know.
yeah, absolutely. And a lot of their older armor kits, that's their paint for that, is it?
Yeah.
I think if nothing else, like Paul said, it's the wastage of rattle canning. You lose so much paint doing it. But you know, if you can't afford a compressor, or you haven't got a compressor for whatever reason, then it's definitely an option. Definitely.
Okay. Right. The next question comes from Robert Judson, who asks, when finished with a build, do you have a special drink you have for the occasion, and what is it? Personally, I like to take time to reflect on the build with a nice single malt scotch.
I generally drink all the way through, Bill. There's no real special conclusion to it.
I put off a good thing till the end, right?
Yeah.
But I generally drink a lot, so perhaps I'm not the best person to answer that question.
A while back, maybe, not anymore.
No. Yeah. Sometimes it's nice just to see the end of the build, you know, especially if you've been struggling with it, you know, just get up on the shelf, get out of sight, out of mind, you know, and then start drinking at the next build.
Yeah, before you start. Right then.
A couple of questions in the chat about the rattle cans. Francis saying, has somebody tried decanting the Tamiya clear the rattle cans? Yeah, just the same as normal paints. And Brian says, if you decant 100ml Tamiya spray, how much paint does it actually produce? Depends on the color, but it's around 60ml-ish, roughly, which is thin about 20%. So you're in that, you get about 70 to 80ml of paint. Yeah, once it's thinned. You'll get a can for what, £6?
Yeah, when they're in that rattle can, although the can might say 100ml, 150ml, or whatever,
it's 100ml with propellant.
It's with propellant, so you're never going to get the same volume when you decant it, because you're getting rid of the propellant.
But price-wise, it doesn't work out bad.
No, and what you do have, like you said earlier, Paul, is you have that control in.
Yeah.
You're decanting it through the airbrush, you have the control, so you might only get 60, 70ml of paint, but that's going to go a lot further than the 100ml in the rattle can.
Yeah.
You're going to waste 50, 60ml of that going past whatever you're trying to paint.
Yeah.
You know, it's all relative. It's all relative.
And you can paint more fine with airbrush, obviously, you know.
Yeah, you got more precision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I suppose you can always thin the paint even more, and you know, just layer it on.
And again, that depends on the color, depends on the pigment in the paint, so how much you can thin it, how many layers you're going to put down. It's all relative. There's no real textbook definitive answer to it, I don't think. You just got to test and adjust. But I will pick up on a comment in the chat. Dwight and Northern Star, you're saying, I figure if you can afford a car kit, then save your money and buy a compressor. What's the rush?
Well, maybe people buy a kit to try it.
Yeah.
And don't want to spend the initial outlay on a compressor. So,
and for new models, even not cars, even as we were just saying, with an old school Tamiya armor kit, the call out in the instructions is for TS.
I mean,
and people maybe are trying it for the first time. It's much cheaper to go out and buy 3 TS paints than it is to go out and buy an airbrush, compressor, spray booth, and all that stuff that goes with it, because it might not be for them. They're just trying it. So each their own, Dwight. You know.
I mean, how long have I been modelling now? I still don't have a modelling compressor per se. I use a normal garage compressor because the way I look at it, there's better things for me to spend money on. I have something that will do the job, albeit it's quite noisy, you know, and not ideal certainly when you're in the hangouts.
Does the job.
You know, it does the job, yeah. You know, and they are quite a fair bit cheaper because you pick them up second hand reasonably as well. It depends, obviously, if it's in the house and stuff. They can be quite noisy, but you know, I've got better things to spend my money on than a couple £100 compressor. You know, I'd rather spend the money on a better kit or other tools at the moment.
I spent many years using one of them Walmart compressors that you could buy from Walmart with the wheels on, and Aldi sometimes sells them, the same size ones.
Yeah, fair enough.
60, 80 quid. Last for years.
Yeah, and like Andreas is saying that on the other side of the argument, he's been using £20 compressor forever. Yeah.
I just quickly on the compressor thing. Just we always got to remember is it's very easy. But I'll just get a compressor. If they're quite new to it and they're not all set up, so they'll need thinners, cleaners, stuff to mix the paints in, the airbrush, the compressor, paper towels, mask. If they've got it, the money spray booth. So quite quickly, although it's quite good to get one. It does start quite adding up quite quickly once you start actually making sure you buy the compressor and then all the rest of the bits to go with it. So yeah,
I would hope that someone's using aerosols has already got a mask and some gloves and some of the PPE that you'd need to do it, because it's just as lethal.
And I think the thing is, it's like anything in the hobby. If you're new to it or starting out, as we all did, we all picked up that kit and put it on a tray on our lap in the living room. Sat with the missus watching some shite on telly or whatever.
Still in the living room.
It evolves over time, and if it floats your boat and it tickles your pickle and you think, yeah, this is for me, then you start investing it a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and then you end up with this and what Alan's got and what Paul's got and Al, and it just snowballs, doesn't it? Like any hobby. You know, you start playing golf, you'll probably go out and buy the cheapest, nastiest set of golf clubs just to whack your ball around the field.
Hey!
But
yeah, they have to be your own balls.
If it floats your boat, then
can you whack mates?
They get really angry when you whack their other balls on the field.
You'll go and buy a couple of clubs that are a little bit more expensive. And then 6 months after that, you'll buy another couple of clubs that are a little bit more, and it just snowballs.
Yeah. So,
Claire's in the chat, asking about if there's any small air cans that you can run an airbrush off.
Yep.
And Jim's just.
that's I forgot about these. You charge this up on your computer via USB cord.
All right.
Yeah, these are fairly new out there. I probably don't get a whole lot of time.
I only bought one of them. I don't think they're very good from what I've heard.
Right. I don't have one. I couldn't say, but
the old, with the compressed air can that you used to have the screw top on it, attach it to your airbrush.
The Badger can.
That will work. It will work. You're just not going to get consistent airflow.
But you can't add those to a normal airbrush, can you? I don't think, because it's a much thinner tube. I've got the air cans here, and it's a very different setup with the valve.
It will work.
It will work as long as you've got the right adapter. It will work.
Okay.
But you're not going to get a consistent.
No, it's the trouble.
Result. But of course it'll work. It will work. At the end of the day, all you're doing with the compressor is pushing air through the airbrush.
Yeah.
Any air source will do that. You could connect it to an oxygen cylinder, given the right adapter. I wouldn't recommend it.
That's the other other end of the. That's the other end of the aircan saga. Is some people use big oxygen or CO2 cylinders.
Mhm.
Yeah, CO2 is quite popular in the States.
You
Yeah.
got me thinking now, Luke, about using some nitrogen oxide.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Al.
Be an interesting night's modelling.
Yeah.
That'd be an interesting hangout, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Not
Right.
only Punk set fire to his spray booth with a can of Lynx, Al set fire to his house with a can of nitrous oxide trying to spray 2K.
Any other questions, Al?
Okay. Next question is from Hugh Gordon in Inverness, Sneaky. He says, "Evening, folks. Which product would the crew recommend for glazing small kit windows? Glue and glaze or crystal clear?"
Glue and glaze, a UV pen, or aquagloss, depending on the situation required. If it's a very tight fitting flush window, I'd use aquagloss personally. And it's not going to fall in on you.
Depends how big it is, though. Depends how big that piece is, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Depends on the application. But yeah, either one of those: glue or glaze, UV pen, or clear varnish.
Crystal clear is okay as well. The problem is with crystal clear and glue and glaze is if you want it to grab it quickly, it doesn't.
No.
It's tricky then. Whereas a UV pen or some foam safe CA glue is the best bet. But you've got to be careful with both of those.
I mean, as an armor modeler, there's not much glass involved. Very different skill set to like a car modeler with windscreens and I generally, my two go-to products are glue and glaze if it's a bigger clear part or whatever, but aquagloss for sort of light lenses and periscope lenses and that sort of stuff. On this, get it off. So on the cab of this, on the front of it, those headlights are all aquagloss glued into place. The side windows and stuff are glue and glaze.
Yeah.
But as Si says, if you want it to grab quickly, glue and glaze is probably not the product to go to.
No.
Because it does take a while to set. And
I think the crystal clear,
it does give you a little bit of playtime with that part, but the downside of it is it's going to take a while.
Yeah, the crystal clear is, I think it grabs slightly quicker than the glue and glaze. But there again, it's thicker.
Yeah, trick of the glue and glaze is leave it out for a few minutes and it tacks up a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it really does grab them.
One of your little pots and then
just let it sit for 5-10 minutes.
Yeah. I don't know if this is going to work on here, but I mean, this is crystal clear on the instrument panel on there. I don't think you're going to see it properly.
Webcam will never show anything, so.
No. But basically, I mean, I've used it to cover the lenses on the instrument panel. And now I did that this afternoon and it's clear now. That's how clear it dries. It looks like it's got a glass plastic over it and it's good for that. And you can do the same with the glue and glaze and the aquagloss. Yeah. So any of those gives you a clear bond if you're putting glass in, and you could, if you have an issue with the glass, use them to fill any potential gaps.
But I know Hugh's mainly going to be an aircraft builder, so he's talking about aircraft canopies. So, you know,
5 mil holes, he's saying. So are you using the glass part here, or you're looking to use the glue and glaze to actually create the window?
Trish.
Oh, I think he's filling the window with the stuff.
Or is he talking about, you know, on some aircraft?
Yeah, like a passenger window.
Yeah, or they've even got, you know, on the ordnance and stuff, they've got that clear lens at the front, haven't they, for the LGB?
Yeah.
I'd use aquagloss for that, definitely.
Depends what he's doing.
Depends.
I think if Hugh's talking about the likes of the Sea Prince, which is the same as the Pembroke, and he's filling in the side windows, then I think I would probably say crystal clear because it holds better than the glue and glaze in a bigger window and a bigger gap.
And I'm sure now you might remember this from something, but I'm sure somewhere on YouTube somebody's done a video where they filled in like a small window with a piece of mask tape behind it and crystal clear over the top, left it to set, and then removed the tape, and it's created the window.
You don't even need the tape half the time.
You don't.
Right, he wants to filter create a window. Either one of those will do, Hugh.
Yeah.
Either one.
Yeah, either one, yeah.
There we go. Simple answer.
Okay, right. The next question is, or the last question is from Dan Croak, who asks, what's the first model kit you built? And if it landed on your bench now, would you build it again?
Mine's up there, but you can't see it anymore, can you? Because it's hidden by my lamp. Airfix Sea King, wherever the hell it is thing.
Yeah.
And it was that and no. Because it's god awful, to say the least.
Mine was a Revel lunar lander, which I think my sister still has, as we're talking about on Saturday looking at.
Yeah.
She definitely has it. I know she has. And William McLean was kind enough to send me the 48th one, and it's sitting over there. So I will do it. Yes, I will rebuild it.
Mine was a Airfix 72nd scale Stuka. I don't even know whether you can still get that now.
I thought they retooled it, didn't they? I don't know. Is there a new tool Stuka?
Somebody re-released it again.
No, that was the 48th. They new tooled it, didn't they?
But if they re-release that kit, even its original molding, yeah, I would absolutely have a go at it, because it's not going to look good, because I'm not an aircraft modeler, but it was a damn sight better than the first attempt I made it. All those
Yeah.
I think that's the point. My first kit, or one of my early ones, I can't know if it was the first or not, was a monogram Chevy Blazer truck, which I hand painted in Humbrol enamels.
Wow.
Going back 40 plus years, and I'd love to get another one to have another go at it, but I don't think you can get them for love of money now.
Yeah.
So, but I would do it.
I would definitely, as Simon said, I'd definitely have a go at it, even though it's a bad kit.
No, I would, just to see exactly as you said, Luke. See how it's changed, how you've improved over the years. Because I remember it the first time.
But,
Not a lot in my case.
no,
Thanks.
no, me. I'm talking about me. If I tried to put a 72-second scale Stuka together now, it probably wouldn't look a lot different to when I was.
My first kit was an Airfix baggie of the SR50, the Sanders Row SR51, which I stuck together with a tube of the glue and threw the decal straight on the no paint, because it was white anyway, and that was the color. And that's what I recall anyway. So, but would I do it again? Nah, don't think so.
Would you not? Would you not put that kit on your bench now? If someone gave you that kit, said build that out, would you not put it on your bench now and apply all the things you've learned?
No, because if you take the pilot figure that came with the Airfix kits, the molding was so soft.
Yeah.
The panel lines were so deep. Wasn't a Revel kit,
But then again, if you got the kit again, built it, would it not spoil the nostalgic memory of that model that you first built?
That's what I mean. Yeah. Would it not just take you back and just build it anyway? Yeah.
I don't know. I have no recollection of building it. Just
I was just going to say, Al's too old to remember.
That
was right there with them.
The memory's gone.
It depends on the models. I mean, I've got very little will to build any of the models I've already built. If that makes sense. Yeah, I haven't come across a kit that I've built. I think, oh, I want to build another one of those. I always like to move on to something new, something different myself.
My first one was a 72nd scale monogram P61 Black Widow. And this was back like 75. And I glued it together, painted it, the little, you guys, I don't know if you had the Tester's glass bottles, little square glass bottles over there. Probably not. Probably had the
You
Humbrol
have
stuff.
to build up by candlelight, Jim.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I painted it metallic sapphire blue because, wow, that was a really cool looking color. Slathered the paint on, and then came to the decals. And I'm reading the instructions. I'm going, water, how am I, what? I cut them out and I glued them on. And I tell you what, I would build it again if I still had that original model because I'd put them side by side.
Side by
I
side.
don't have the original, so probably not.
Yeah.
No, not bored, mate. I've been in the site. Sadly, because we're all in here, the site can get overlooked a little bit. So I was going to have a little check off it through the show. So yeah, not bored or asleep. Just checking ISM's okay. Thanks, sir.
Okay.
So Al, when you and Jim were building your models, that's about the time when Noah was gathering the animals 2 by 2.
I think
for dinner.
We were in the queue, you know.
Holding hands together.
Yeah,
I finalised the plans for the finished construction.
I'm probably talking about 1960 or 61.
Oh, that's even before me.
Yeah. Yeah.
This stuff has been around for a while, isn't it? When you think about that, you know, that was 1960 or early 60s. Mark Ewing built that Panther that I featured on my show last week. That's a 1969 molding. So
it's still a good kit.
This stuff has been around for a while. That was 10 years before I was born. You know.
I was building it before you were born, son.
What about you, Tim?
It was the Airfix Chieftain, which would have been like a 176.
Yeah, every 76.
Yeah. Would I build it again? Probably. It probably wasn't a bad little kit back in the day. I think I remember having rubber band tracks. So it probably wasn't a bad little kit, really, for its time.
You wouldn't build it because of the quality of the kit now, would you? Like, I wouldn't build that Stuka because of the quality of the kit. I'd build it for, like, nostalgia.
Yeah, it's not one I would go, oh, yeah, build that. No, it's not one I'd be wanting to build. No.
Well, you Alan? Oh. Norman? I don't know. Norman, go on then.
Mine was a 1/72 scale Airfix Wellington. I don't think I finished it then.
It's in 1921.
Because it was 1781.
You
was
whittled
designing arrows.
Oh, you Al? Sorry, Dom.
So I can't even. I remember the first. It was a ship of some description, but no, I wouldn't want to build it again. There's an ocean. I think it's actually an ocean liner. So it's only about 6 or 7, maybe 8 at the time. Yeah, but no, I wouldn't want to build it again. As I said before, I don't really enjoy building the same model again. I like to always do something different.
You're very much like Paul in that way.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey,
just not as good looking.
Well.
What are you, Sam? You've already answered.
Yeah, I've answered.
Dan.
No, I've got someone playing back.
Dan.
Hello.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. What was the first model kit you built? Would you build it now?
My first one. What, from when I'm way back when or recently?
Yeah, way back when.
Mine were a crappy tank from Airfix, and no, I wouldn't build it again because it was crappy.
You got something on the go in the background, Dan?
Who, me?
Yeah.
My printer's going. You might be hearing my fan.
It's
I'm
feeding
really,
back and you're
I'm
echoing.
really laggy tonight for some reason.
Yeah, you're echoing and that's feeding through us.
One momento.
We all answered?
Yeah, a few folk in the chat.
Dan was saying, no one built the arrow that makes the horizontal.
Didn't finish them.
Echo still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can hear it.
Right, who was causing it yesterday? It's gone. It's gone. It went before you, Al, anyway. It's gone. Next, Al.
No, that's it. That's all the questions this week.
Oh,
Okay,
back.
Echo's back.
It's back.
Back.
Hold on, I'm mute.
No, it's back.
Still there.
I'll mute
Nice.
again.
Hold on. I shall mute as well.
Tim,
Yes.
are you ready?
Yeah, it can be.
Are you sure?
I think so.
You think
Uh-huh.
so?
I think so.
Go on then.
Let me do this. What aircraft in pixel? What? Hang on a second. I've got going 2 seconds. I've got to stop that. Yeah. Do one. You quick time. What's this? What's going on here? Let me get rid of this. Close. Quit this. I already asked it to quit. For some strange reason, it's still open.
Guy says he spent years as a kid cutting lawns for money, spent at all the hobby shop, all the models are long in the trash.
Mm.
It happens, doesn't it? Diggsby's was a HMS Suffolk Airfix. My story maker was an Airfix Lunar Lander. Built it with his dad. Excellent.
There's that back. Okay.
Your Al's in the chat. Hello.
Hello, Yuval.
Okay, let's do.
There we go. So I'm going to hand you over to Tim, and Tim's going to look at all the latest releases.
That goes.
A lot of echo.
I'm going to mute, see if it's me. I don't think it is.
Oh, it's gone away now.
Keeps coming and going.
Yeah.
I think Dan's just dropped out, is he?
Could
Yeah.
be me.
It's a rather nice picture, Tim.
Oh, it is a rather nice picture. Good evening, everyone. And some wise words from Colombo. Only drinks are there and no further. I hope you're paying attention there, Al.
Yeah.
Oh, where's my mouse gone? That's right in front of me too. So there we go. No. So, new stuff showing up from Bandai. We've got the 112 Mandalorian. Oh, we've got still got that echo, haven't we?
Everyone just knock your speaker volume down a touch.
We'll carry on now. Yeah, so Bandai are going to be bringing out the Mandalorian in 112 scale, and I must say that looks really, really, really good.
Good.
Does look nice.
Very cool. So there's going to be two versions. There's going to be a silver coating version, and then there's going to be the standard version. So the idea is they give you a silver coated one, so that it gives you a better realism. I think it's from what their gibberish sort of translated to. Does look very nice. I like the look at that.
Very good.
Also from them is they're going to be doing Razor Quest.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say what scale, but from looking at how it looks, I'm going to be guessing it's like 1/44 sort of type scale. It's going to be on their small scale type of thing. I think it's definitely worth waiting for the Revels 172.
Yeah,
that's good though.
Hey,
looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. Does look good though. I'll turn this off because I can't hear any of you. Very nice. Some new bits of kit coming out. We've got Mini Arts German SPG crew. Looks quite nice. Civilian Zockel. That man's looking quite happy with those guns between his legs. Quite a strange position to be in. And then Rishi's got the Wasp Mark 2C flame-throwing universal carrier as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's brave driving around with a bucket of fuel on the back, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Nunu's got their 124 Toyota Corolla coming out soon. You can be able to pre-order that as spot model. It's going to be £43, €50, $60 for that. Not the most interesting looking car.
That's a no from me.
Boring. I just think of Toyota Corolla and I just think boring.
Mm.
This was the era when they were a bit more interesting, but still, it's not the most interesting car, is it? A bit more interesting is the new News 124 R8 Le Mans LMS GT3 Evo for the Nürburgring edition. This one,
Trying scheme.
not good looking car. Slot model £43, €50, $60. That Echo's still there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Dodgy. Just try to turn myself all the way down. Is it gone now?
Yeah.
No. No.
All right, we'll see. I've turned myself
No,
down. Maybe it's
still
me feeding back on it. Not
No.
sure.
It's still there.
Oh, it's still there. I can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Carry on for them. New News 124 Delta S4 available for pre-order as well from spot model £48, €55, $67. Cool looking car.
It is good.
Very nice.
So hang on, what's the difference between that and the original release?
Oh, I don't
That's the same kit.
Well, they've got it on pre-order over there as if it's not come out yet.
It's the same kit.
That's what I thought. But I thought, oh, right, they've got it on pre-order.
It's a re-released it.
Possibly.
Mm.
Possibly. I thought maybe there's something different there. I wasn't too sure what if it was the same as the old one or not.
Strange.
Edwards got their 172 fighter bomber, MiG-21 fighter bomber coming out with a few deco options on there. Nice box art.
These must be tiny in 72.
Yeah, they've got to be quite a dinky plane because they're not the biggest in 48th.
No. Hmm.
Yeah, 'cause you built one, did you, Tim?
I did the 48th one.
Yeah.
I half built one.
Lovely kit. Really nice kit.
It's not a massive aircraft, is it?
No, it's not. It's honestly, that's such a good kit. Really enjoyed that.
I did that Polish one at the bottom there.
Which the black and the grey and grey one.
Yeah,
that's not
yeah.
not a surprise
Right.
out, isn't it?
In 48th though.
No way.
Telling you. Best game of the lot.
So what is that on the back of it? Is it like a raven or an eagle?
Yeah, something like that. And then I think that
Maybe a penguin.
by the 9111, I
Penguin.
think that's a witch on a broomstick, something like that.
Oh, okay.
I
quite
like the idea of a Pingu.
Yeah, the Pingo's always good. Yeah. I've always liked. I like the camo with the shark mouth. I must say, I've always quite liked those.
Mm.
Very cool.
Kubansk Airfield, Soviet Union. Cool.
172nd.
Yeah, dinky little thing. Hobby Design 124 Lotus Super 7 detail set. Quite a bit in there. You get new windscreen, bonnet, floor, bulkheads, side panels, dashboard. I take it they're going to be seat belts, all the little the air funnels, fans. I mean, you get a lot in there. There's a few turn parts as well.
What at the top? Is that like the floor?
Yeah.
40 quid.
Yep, floor. I mean, it's going to replace a lot of the car.
Yeah.
It's not bad for 40
That's
inch.
not bad at all for 40 quid from them. Very nice. Yeah, £40. 40 can't be 38 euros. I don't know what's going on there. I'm going. It's like, who knows what's going on
43
there.
euros, 45 euros.
Yeah, and then probably like $48. Don't know what's going on with my maths there. Terrible. Same again then. What went on there? Terrible. Ovid Designs 124 Senna detail set as well.
Cool.
Still same sort of price. Still same price on that.
Might as well.
You get new tires, new brakes, and a load of little bit of detail up parts. Very nice.
Why are they giving you tyres and what's up with the kit tyres?
Maybe you get slicks or road tires.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
And you get a mask set for it as well in the same thing.
Yeah, it's a lot in there.
You get good for the money. I think for what you get in there, good for the money.
Very good.
Oh, didn't sort that one out. Silly me.
It's 20 quid.
Yeah, 20 quid. Nice 172 little GTK boxer. Ugly little thing. Striker looks much better.
Yeah.
If you're going to build one, make one that looks good.
Well,
oh man, I missed this flight. I even went through this earlier. I'm going to skip that till next week. I'll put them back on there.
Tim, just go through them.
Oh,
Price
right.
on there, we can figure it out.
That's cool.
I will then. Yeah. Airfix's Canada Sabre is out now to buy. Quite nice
You
looking.
could have put the prices on.
I could have put the price on, couldn't I? It's £33 from Hannah. So
48th.
yeah, 48th.
Tell you what, they're getting expensive now, aren't they? All Airfix.
Yeah.
That's not that big of an aircraft, is it?
No, it's quite dinky.
No.
Not a big plane.
Hmm.
Yeah, you get a good bit of detail in there. You get nice cockpit, engine ends, and intake and stuff. It's nicely detailed, but yeah, they aren't.
Probably fly your X-wing down the panel lines.
No, it's not Salieri. So yeah, from Dragon or special hobby as they boxing it as is 172's the retrieving the Apollo. So you get this as number 66 for all the Apollo missions.
Wasn't this released not long ago as well?
No. Yes. So they've done lots of different versions of this, but this one is now the complete version with the basket and the lunar module as well.
Okay.
Which is quite good. You get all of it all in one.
The same hero that picked all these up.
You've been able to get the 48 decal set for the Hassie kit for a long
It's not very good. But it's not a very good decal set, and I've got that.
So it would be nice if they released that in 48th.
Yeah.
So that you could do it in 48.
Who releases in 48?
They've certainly got the decal set in 48. That's not a problem.
Yeah. So Hasegawa did do number 60. They did do number 66 as a kit. Yeah, but it's extremely hard to find. You can build 66 out of the box of most of the American versions.
Yeah, SH3H is it all?
Yeah. It's got to have the 5 rotor tail on there. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Have you built that, Norm?
Not that particular kit. I did have one of them.
Yeah,
it's a damn good model. It's a damn good model, though.
Not the 66. I built one because no one proposed the grip wheels, and
that was it. Luke did it,
and no one else built one.
No, they have done.
Mine's up on the wall.
Cyber Hobby have done number 66 before, but it didn't come with the little bit for the seat.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It would be nice if they released those bits in 48th, so you could put it on a Seascape Dio. That would be nice.
You can do it in as 172 Seascape Dio instead.
Too small, Tim. Too small.
but Cyber Hobby Sea Kings are very good for the scale.
Yeah, they are good kits.
Very good for the scale.
Quite like the idea. I've got the 148 decals, and the decals aren't very good in 48 scale from that company.
Which company is that, Tim?
The company from America.
Okay, Apollo decals.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I wasn't very impressed with their quality of print. Not the best. Not the best. Yes, I might grab myself one of those ones when I see that out and about. So yes, your answer was yes. It was the same helicopter that did all of the landings. It was the same. There was 3 helicopters they used, and 66 was the one that always fished them out of the sea, and the other 2 were backups, and one was a camera.
Mm-hmm.
Now I wonder if they've actually got the camera details on this kit, because I can't see it.
No, I can't see it neither.
No. Because this is very 66 is quite a specific aircraft, because it's got cameras pointing down into the doorway from both sides, and then a camera looking down as well up by the nose.
That'd make a cool Dio, wouldn't it?
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Coming from Edward is their BF-109 G6, because you need some more 109s, but I've got to say that box art is quite cool with it shooting down a B-25. Do like that. If you order this kit from Edward Direct, you also get their new free space set, which is their 3D printed decal slide for the cockpit and seatbelts with it as well, which is quite a good idea. So you can order that direct from them. Also, they're re-releasing their PFLA Z D3 with a new set of markings. You get the Ace of Spades crocodile for the rear of the fuselage, and that was quite nice.
Oh, that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. They're releasing their Mustang as the British version, and I've got to say, it does look great in
Does
British
look cool,
markings.
doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
The Mustang is an awesome looking plane anyway.
Yeah. But it's so much better in British
British
markings.
camo.
Thanks to
is-
the British.
Yeah. I
Well,
like that.
we perfected it, didn't we? So
Always. It's something about it. It really does look so much better in British markings, and I like the one with that yellow top to it. That's really quite nice.
I'm going to be controversial and disagree. I like them in natural metal.
No, that looks better.
Yeah, controversial. Yeah.
RAFP.
And there you are. You've got a British. You got a British national bare metal with a shark mouth on it. You can't beat that. Perfect. Very pretty. Very nice.
I think I might commission Albert Niche to build me one of them.
Good idea. Good idea. You can build them anyway. Edwards Focke-Wulf 190 F8. Not sure what the difference is with the variations, but nice bit of box art from them, and a few more different options. And their 109 G2 in desert version with a lot of desert markings as well, and snow markings for Finland. Yeah, and then one for Egypt. Very nice. They're doing a Desert Babes, but this time in 172. So it's the older Revel kit, which isn't bad for its age. You get some seats in there, you get some wheels in there, and you get all the decals that you need to do the Desert Babes versions, which doesn't look a bad little kit to go together. Not sure what weapon loadout it gives you, and in the standard kit, but I remember you do get some weapons in there. Might be quite nice when I want that scale. They're also doing the MiG-21 that no one can ever pronounce in a dual combo boxing. Stribini Isipi. Well, I'm going with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get 2 kits, 2 lots of seats, 2 lots of wheels, load of deco options in there, and 15 markings available, photo sets, painting masks, and the book that came in the same book that came in the 48th one. You also get that book in that boxing as well. It wasn't the cheapest, but it was quite a nice looking little boxing of that. And also, I don't know if not everyone's aware that you can buy pretty much all of their box arts as posters direct from Edwardo's Ed Arts. So you can buy the 109 shooting down the B-25. You can buy that most recent Spitfire with the crew, which is quite a nice picture, or the PFA-Z. And they're quite reasonably priced by the time you add on post. They're not bad, actually, for what they are.
Clever marketing as well, isn't it?
Yeah, great little bit of. I've got a couple of them. Nice. Alpha model, we're doing the Honda Civic Type R, the most recent one. The FK8. Fancy looking Honda.
Oh, that's what we were talking about the other day, Tim, isn't it?
Oh, I can't remember. I've flipping it down now. Oh, let's just keep shouting. People are very annoying in the house. In Emily, people annoying.
What?
Aren't people annoying? Very annoying.
That's why I hate people.
Oh yeah, very. I wouldn't go that far. I hate people.
Yeah.
Anyway, Roden's popping out there a new Spad, 132, which should be quite interesting. There's not many kits of those ones, so that'd be quite a nice kit. Good looking plane. Another one from Alpha Models is Aston Martin Vantage. That's quite a nice looking little Aston.
Never contact them; they never leave you bloody alone.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, what you do? Don't contact them or go on their site. You'll be bombarded for weeks. But they do make some nice stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure about quality though.
Echo's
back.
Meant to be all right from what I've seen.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Also, they're doing the newer 911 GT3. That's a fantastic looking Paul's names. Lovely looking car. That's really nice. And they're doing the BMW M4 as well. I'm gonna say at least they've done this version of the M4, not that new, really ugly, nasty looking thing with that stupid grill at the front. I don't like the new one. It's a stupid looking car. That's a nice looking car. Rodin are releasing a Convair B36 Peacemaker in 1/144th scale.
Oof.
It's probably the only time that plane's ever going to be something you can build and still fit on your desk.
It's a nice box art that time, isn't it?
Yeah, very nice box art. It's such a weird plane. It was just so big, absolutely monstrous.
Designed for one purpose and one purpose only, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that canopy either. That's a handful.
Yeah, the glass house. Yeah, it's
That'd
huge.
still be a good size, Tim, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's got remote control gun stations on there, and it has got cameras. So on the Super Fortress, they had the idea of using remote control gun system, which is quite a good way of dealing with not having to have the person sitting in the turret, making them quite vulnerable. But this went overboard. So it's got 4 on the top, and it's got 4 on the bottom as well, and it's got some at the nose as well. And the remote control gun systems with the crew sitting inside controlling them. Very, very futuristic.
I think, to be honest, if that plane was deployed in anger, that crew ain't ever going to land anyway.
Nope, no, I landed that thing.
Well, it's going to land eventually.
He's going to definitely land eventually.
But nowhere they can get out of it.
No. And the old phrase of 6 turning, 4 burning is where this is where it comes from. So it's got 6 prop engines and 4 jet engines. And if you want to see them actually in flight and being used, the name of the film was just in my head then.
Gremlins.
That's the one. Yeah, Gremlins. Oh, Strategic Air Command. That's it.
Yeah.
Yes, Strategic Air Command. Yeah.
Did they not use B-47s in that though?
Oh man.
No, there's these taking off. Yeah, B-47s are later on, is the final plane they fly in the film, because they use the B-47 to do a flight from America as a non-stop all the way over to somewhere else. It was the longest individual non-refueled flight at the time, I think it was.
The B-47s, didn't they release that song, Slight Affection Hut?
Love Shack.
Moving along. US Navy amphibious cargo truck from Gecko Models. That is a very cool bit of kit.
Nice.
Friggin' horrible.
It is ugly as hell, isn't it? But it's got a cool bit of troop transport.
Yeah.
Onto Beachhead.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Nuno's 124 BMW E46 available for pre-orders. This is the Priux version with the British flag on it. Looks quite nice. Yeah, slot roll, £46.53, $64. And then the best one that's been announced recently, they're going to be doing Nuno's 124 Volvo S40.
Yeah,
it makes you realise how big those wheels really were in those cars.
Camber in the front wheel.
Is that actually trailing a piece of trim off the sill as well?
I'm not too sure. I don't know if it's just the way the picture is or whether it actually is or not. Yeah, it probably was. They did like to crash into each other quite a lot.
I think Michael Mitchell in the chat doesn't get my joke because he's just correcting me going, that was the B-52s, Paul.
Yeah.
Right, maybe my sarcastic humour wasn't obvious enough.
You got to learn a lot about Paul.
Yeah. I can't wait for that Volvo, though. Sorry, the Volvo. Volavant.
That's nice, isn't it?
Tim?
Yep.
Oh, sorry. We're very quiet.
Sorry, got distracted. Sorry.
Yeah, everyone's asking what's a Volvo.
Really nice with prawns in them and a little bit of salt.
You'll be getting them tomorrow, won't you, after the meeting?
Yeah, never mind now.
A bit of gazpacho in the middle.
Do you think you're being calm tomorrow, or really it's an intervention?
Oh, you think that?
Intervention, couldn't it? It's not going to work.
They could roll out. They could roll out a nice stoning for the aftermath.
Anyway, moving on quickly.
Anyway, cool looking Volvo.
It is very good.
Dan, I didn't realise you were releasing this.
Oh,
If he's even there, I'm not sure he's there. Anyway, from Dan Models, not old Dan, some another Dan. They're doing some 3D printed road defence barriers and some shopping carts in 135th. I do like the shopping carts though; they're quite cool.
yeah.
See a Dio with a lagging and nose on it.
Yeah.
There's River.
Put a little
Michael's
zombie
now
in
telling
there.
me the B-52s are a British band.
Really?
Thanks.
Really?
Yeah.
That's news to us. So Minibase are bringing out the SU-33, which is an SU-27, with the Moss kit, which is a ridiculously massive anti-shipping missile, which we worked out that maybe the plane might never have actually flown with it actually strapped to it because it's so damn big.
That's beautiful.
But it's got the biggest missile you can have that flies at Mach 3 and can carry a nuclear warhead if you need to knock out a couple of ships. Or a whole fleet, to be quite honest. I think if you fire that, well, probably a whole fleet could probably...
There's pictures of that thing mounted on that airframe at air shows, but nothing of it ever flying with that. So
do you think it flew there without it and then they bolted it on going, look what we could do if we wanted?
Probably made of polystyrene.
this information going on, but
It's probably made of polystyrene.
Probably.
Because certainly during the Cold War, the air shows were a propaganda exercise, weren't they?
Yeah.
Well, you had a good look round.
Look what we could do if we wanted to do.
If we wanted to kill you, we could kill you really, really well.
However,
Anyway,
this plane won't fly with that on it.
No, it's ridiculous. It's nearly as long as it's as long as the engines, and it weighed a ridiculous amount. It was a really, really heavy. It had 4 ramjet engines as well as a solid booster engine.
Is propaganda an air show what a Cockney does when they're going round?
Yeah. Ace has got a cool little bit of 172 coming out on the Diana.
Bit dirty.
That's a very dirty Diana.
Yes, Michael, before you tell us in the chat, we know Michael Jackson sang that song. And he was definitely not British, he was American.
Was it?
As long as he doesn't mention any tunnels, we'll be
Anyway,
perfect.
moving on quickly.
And depending on which news report you read.
Yeah.
Moving on. Hurry up, Tim.
AMP in 172 are doing an Ecroplan, the Victory 357 Hawk Ecroplan. Oh, it's a weird looking.
Now
I know that never flew.
I would be it could maybe just about float. It definitely ain't doing no flying.
Yeah.
Flying Edsel.
It's quite a cool looking thing though. Love the weird shapes in it.
Brute ugly.
Yeah.
Does Hasegawa do a kit of that?
They've got something
Was it-
similar, haven't they?
Yeah.
They've definitely done something similar to it. They've definitely done an Ecroplan type of to it. Cool looking bit. Get £33, €38, and $45. I think this company need to work on the name for this bike. Death Stranding Reverse Trike. I'm not going to say that that's not the best line for when you want to try and sell them down the dealership. It's a weird ass looking thing. 1/12 scale reverse trike. So it's a bit like those really weird scooters that got those 2 front wheels.
Who makes them? Is that Honda that makes those?
BMW.
BMW.
Yeah.
Makes them
They look really weird.
This
And
quick,
I-
Michael's in the chat saying he didn't mention Michael Jackson, Paul. That's a lost cause, that right there, isn't it?
I think if BMW went down the road of calling them Death Stranding Reverse Trike, I think this could it'd have gone down
That'd be a
quite
big
well.
seller, to be honest, Tim.
Yeah.
I'd
It
buy
would have been, yeah. That's it.
I don't mind a bit of reverse Death Strand thing.
Probably safer than your scooter, Tim.
Weird.
Maybe. And depends where I'm riding it.
Bollocky Buffs in the chat saying it's from the game Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense to what that's going on about then. I've never heard of that. All right.
And Luke's saying it's Yamaha that makes the 2 front wheel scooter thingy, Bob.
Oh, there's all that's wrong then.
That'd be
Actually, no,
cool.
just Paul is wrong. Halberd models, never heard of this lot before. But they're making a 109 that lands on water. I mean, if you're ever going to make a 109 kit, you might as well make one that stands out from all the others.
Yeah. That looks awful.
It does look awful, doesn't it? I think making any plane into a seaplane never works. If you're going to do a seaplane, just build a seaplane. That doesn't work as a seaplane.
Was that a real thing?
Oh, I bet they tried it. Why wouldn't they? Hey, come on. Why wouldn't you have a 109 with some floats stuck to the bottom of it?
I'm not an aircraft engineer, but I would imagine the tail drops into the water quite quickly. That buggers up the communications.
And the size of them, that tail won't go into the water.
Engine at the front.
Yeah, but as it hits the water,
That's a big pontoon thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
It does look.
I know.
It's very good.
Oh, done that one. And there's just one more thing.
Focus.
HMS Colombo.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, you see what I did there?
Nice one, Tim.
You're thinking, why is Tim randomly put Colombo
well.
in the thing tonight? That's why. Because Trumpeter's doing him in 135th.
Oh.
350.
So I take it that's like a.
I was going to say, if in 135th, that's going to be a big model.
Well, no, it's not. That's a cruiser, isn't it? That's not.
Yeah, but in 135th, it's going to be big. Isn't it?
No, it's not.
1/350th. 1/350th.
Yeah, you'd be surprised at how they'll probably come out. You're probably looking about 35, 40 centimeters long.
In 1/35th.
No, 1/350th.
Yeah, but he said 1/35th. So.
In 1/35th,
can you stop paying attention to me, please?
Playing attention.
Playing attentions.
Bit Pacific here. Anyway, for those who've got eyes, even though Tim got it wrong, it says on the slide. Yeah, leave Tim alone.
Yeah, stop playing
on the slide.
You're not playing tricks on me, you Luke.
Yeah, Luke.
Such a meanie.
Stop confusing me with your words.
So confusing.
You should be nice and get in preparation for tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, this is why he's getting all this nastiness out to us now.
Yeah, that's what it's coming.
It's all worn out of him. What you wearing tomorrow, Luke? Have you got some nice clothes?
Burka.
Oh God.
No, I'm wearing a suit, Tim.
Have you got a suit?
Did he really just say that then?
Did you have to buy the suit specially, or is this one you've had?
No, I've had it for a while.
Use it for court.
Have you put it on recently to check it still fits?
Yesterday.
Oh, that's good. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, and it works.
Any pictures?
Just don't bend over.
Oh.
Well, you should never do that in church anyway. Anyway, moving on. Before I offend the whole section of the community.
Simon, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Quickly.
Moving on. Damn, Luke and his churchness. Honestly, he's going to catch fire.
Are we sharing?
You are indeed.
I was thinking about doing my live stream from the church. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Oh,
dear.
Sorry, everybody.
Right then, let's crack on. First up this week is my good self with a quick UMP restock, all available from umpretail.com. Some lacquer thinner with Retara, a couple of paints, some primer, a nice paintbrush. They're really good, those paintbrushes, and some micro mesh, and of course some
Which
Haribo.
one did you get? I can't see.
I've got that's the extra fine one.
Can you zoom in a little bit at all?
Yeah, probably can actually. Sorry,
'Cause you can't see it on the feed at all.
how's that? Is that looking better?
Minutely.
Goody there now. Bidding, bidding. Give it a minute to catch up on the stream. It's gone up to most of my screen
Oh,
now.
I can see it on this screen here.
150%. Cool. Yeah, so it's the Tamiya extra fine brush. They're pretty good actually. I quite like those.
They're very nice.
And I also got myself, having had a chat with Mr. Parker, a heat gun, which saves me burning my fingers on a lighter next time I use heat shrink on plug leads, etc. They're actually pretty good as well, I have to say. Next up is Mr. Luke Ward. He got a few things this week. First up, he got him and his missus got a cry cut. She'll use it for Etsy, and he's used it for scale motor stickers and a t-shirt. His plan is to use it for mask sheets and printed decals. Very nice indeed, mate. Good idea, actually. He also got loads of random hobby goodies. The bell jars will be for some small dios. They are going to be very small, mate. He got some MIG and Tamiya ground effects and washes, some grass and trees, a base for his MP44, and the bell kit's 1/24 full Fiesta WRC. Nice one. He got a cool kit from Sam. Looking forward to that. It's a 1/72 scale trucky long thingy with lots of wheels to do. Very nice indeedy. He also got himself a UMP Apex airbrush and the full range of pigments from umpretail.com.
Excellent.
Very nice. You'll enjoy that Apex, mate. Can't have too many Apexes, in my opinion. He also got himself a Vokes Lab Proxima resin printer, which he's been bashing out some stuff on. I think he couple of wellies and he's now getting some good results. And he also got himself some Ushi powders recommended by Claire. And this morning he got from UMP a detail set from GB Models for the 888 and a couple of bike kits. Very nice.
Right, you got the bike kits from us and the detail set from GB Models coming.
Yeah.
Nice one, Nick.
Very nice, matey. Shane Wright's up next. He got himself a 135th RF Rifle Models M80V. He didn't get enough of it the first time. Second one, then I'm assuming. Very nice, mate. He also got himself a 135th live resin Russian figure. Cool. Next up, we have Mr. Daniel Scattergood, who got himself a UMP delivery as well this week. The AMG C-Class DTM 94. Nice kit that, Dan. Very simple. I've got it in stash, but it looks as if it will build up to a nice motor. And some LP paints. Very nice. He also got himself another C1 Beetle scooter. Cool. Cool. Next up, we have Dave Allen, who picked up the Airshima Nissan Silvia, Artful Silvia in 1/24. Very nice. He also picked up some Tamiya compound sponges for polishing. Thought he'd try them out. They're not bad, actually.
Very good.
Do work well.
And after falling deeper into the weathering wormhole, he picked up these two AK Interactive Engine Grime and Vallejo Metal Color Burnt Iron bottles. Very nice. Next up, we have Onyx Tavares. We finally got around to picking up a Mercedes 300 SL from Tamiya in 1/24. We have Yari, and I'm not going to try and pronounce that surname. He got some kits from eBay. Tamiya 1/48 Lancaster with flight path detail set, some Belcher bits, resin parts, and some Aeromaster decals. Very nice. I like the Lancaster. He also got himself a Monogram 148th B29 Super Fortress and Edward 148th Spitfire F Mark 2224. Very nice. He got himself a Hasegawa 132nd Mitsubishi Raiden and a Focke-Wulf 190 D9. Very nice, mate.
Both cracking kits, both really nice kits.
Yeah. Yeah, they look good. Next up, we have Mr. Chris Baril, who got himself a couple more birthday gifts from Amazon. The Revel 148th P40B Tiger Shark. I like the look of that. And a Tamiya R33 Skyline in 124th as well. That's a nice kit as well. We then have Mr. Brandon Drescher, who got excited for his first UMP order this week. Super fast service and looking forward to using his new Apex. One for the clears and one for the colors. Got some spares as well. Fancy that. Yeah, they do spares. And a load of sanders as well. Very nice. Those sanders are good and all. Brandon also got some great metal pieces from Mr. Model. As well, for upcoming builds, he got some NOS bottles, exhaust tip, some tacks, some rear shock absorber sets, and many other goodies. They're not bad, those little sets. I'm waiting for some to come myself, so it'd be good to get a few more bits. Adam Challenger is up next. He got a couple of new arrivals this week. He got himself a Kinetic Gold IA58 Pucara. Is that the right pronunciation?
Yeah. Correct one, mate.
And he got himself a Kitty Hawk Ural 4320 APA 5D in, I think that's 148th.
That'll be 35th, yeah.
Is it? Okay.
Click on it.
I don't click on them. 148.
48. Here you go.
I found out why mine was damaged.
Yeah, looks as if the box is a bit creased, doesn't it?
On mine, yeah, mine was. Somebody damaged it, repaired the box.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that's not good. Was it with the contents damaged, Norm?
Yeah, the canopy, the back canopy's got a big like a gouge scrape in it.
Right. Okay. So
you're getting that replaced then, the whole kit.
I'll be sending it back.
Yeah, we're checking it out then before he leaves it. Next up, we have Sean White. He got a good deal on a 112 Tamiya 1199 Panigale. Get my tongue back in. He also picked up the 124th Revel Plymouth Cuda. Very nice. And had some bits turn up from Japan, some sanding sponges and some side cutters. Very nice indeed. And then he got a late arrival today, the 124th Camaro Dragster from Monogram. That looks pretty beastly. Next up, we have Walter Smith, just in the Tacon 116th Weissel with a honking big TOW launcher on it. Very nice.
Still waiting on mine coming.
You got one of those on the way, have you, Sam?
Yep.
Very nice. That looks like a big beast and all. Next up, we have John Stone, this week's haul. First up, he got a Mark III Type D carpet layer from AFV. Very nice. He also got himself a Weissel in 1/16. Very nice indeed. We have Mr. Yuval Singer, who got himself a Tamiya 112 Yamaha YZR M109.
Is that a famous motorbike, is it?
Yeah, that's nice, mate. Enjoy. He also got some detail upsets for the M1, some carbon decals for the M1 and the mast for the M1. Very nice.
Nice one, Yuval.
Good one. He also got himself a Tamiya Valentino Rossi 112 figure for the M109 Fiat team. Very nice.
Very nice, you will.
Next up, we have Mr. Paul Christopher, who got himself another Amazon purchase for the pile. He's planning to build them all, but seems to be buying them faster than he's building them. I know that happens, mate. So first up was the 1/24. I can't even tell what that bloody is now. I'm gonna have to click on that. Porsche, isn't it? Yeah, the Panamera in the background. What's in the foreground?
I'm one Spider.
Oh, 918 Spider. Yeah, yeah. Very nice indeedy. Next up, we have Hugh Gordon. Evening all. 1 or 2 goodies arrived this week. First up, the Airfix 1/72 Nimrod. Very nice. Which came with a load of decal options. Cool. He got himself, after a long wait, he managed to get hold of the Airfix 148 Buccaneer. I like the
That's fucking over there.
Yeah.
and another just for good measure. A good looking planes that. I like the scheme of this one, the navy one.
Yeah.
He also picked up Kitty Hawk's 148th Jaguar GL1. Time to get building instead of buying. Yes, indeedy.
Very fair.
We next have Mr. Alan Parker, who got himself some detail up parts for the McLaren MP412C. And some extra decals there. Very nice indeedy.
Nice one.
Dan Croak's up next. Another Amazon find reduced due to box damage. The Revel 125th Shelby GTH. Very nice indeedy.
Cool.
He got some stencils for splatter patterns. Very nice. Next up, we have Claire Smith, who got herself a set of Alclad 2 hot metal lacquers. Very nice. And some car logo metal stickers for the 124th to 143rd models from zoomodel.com.
Nice.
They look pretty good, actually. I did have a look at those earlier. There are 2 more replies there, but that's just chatter. So I'm moving on. Next up, we have Southport Steve, aka Snowwolf, who over the last couple of weeks bought a few items. Firstly, the fan art models 1/9th Centurion, the Lost Legion. Some will have seen my post of the finished bust. Yeah, very nice. Very cool. He also got a Hobby Boss A10 for the 1/72 group build. Very nice indeedy. He got himself the Revel 125th Gran Torino.
Oh, lovely.
And the Roden 1/32 Skymaster for the movie TV group build. Okay. Somebody's going to have to tell me what film that's from.
At 21.
Okay. I'm still none the wiser, but I'll have to have a look for that one. Next up, we have Dan Edmonds, who bought this to cheer himself up a bit after a pretty tough week. It looks awesome. He's got himself the NASA Discovery shuttle from Lego. Very nice indeed.
Cool.
Next up, we have Paul Savage, who got a couple of kits. Firstly, an Airfix 1/72 Douglas Dakota Mark III and a Willys Jeep from his local works for 20 quid, £18 after spender points. Very nice. And sorry, Dave, you need to put pictures in, mate, not links, please. Paul also got himself a second kit of Tamiya's Vault F4U 1D Corsair with Moto Tug, and yeah, that's in 1/48 scale, and that was bought from Toymaster. Very nice. Next up, we have Mr. Paul Bertland, who got himself a Ford Mustang Mach 1 in 1/12. Very nice and very big.
Who says that?
He also got himself a Mercury wagon, a Camino, a Corvette, and another Camino as well.
Camaro.
Oh, nice wagon.
Yeah.
Top one's a Camaro.
What one?
Arrow.
Top right one is a Camaro.
Mm.
The red one. It's okay.
The one that says 50.
The top right one.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Camaro. The top
yeah.
is
I'm
a
with
Camaro.
you.
The bottom of the bottom's El Camino.
El Camino. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that for the movie build? The El Camino. Paul, is that for the movie build? The El Camino, is it for the movie build?
Don't know, is it? No?
Well, I don't know what you're doing for it.
Neither do I, yeah.
I'm lost with what you're talking about, Simon.
Yes, that sounds like a small.
No, Simon, you take part in the group
We've
build.
got a movie group build coming up, and I'm asking if
Why
El
did you
Camino-
single that one out?
Well, because that is a film
Is
we
that
don't
a
like.
specific film I don't know about?
Simon,
Bodyguard.
he's still
Yes.
got the Formula One and the road cars group build to do first. Leave him alone.
I know. Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Right.
Road car one's nearly done, so shut your gob.
Yay.
Shut up, Alan.
You tell.
Anyway, what film is that El Camino from?
Yeah, I'm
El
interested.
Camino. It's a follow-up to Breaking Bad with Jesse Pinkman and him on the front. Have you never seen it?
Yeah,
It's from Gran El Camino.
yeah.
Well,
Well,
we're
I am busy with a giant kit at the minute and another group build, so I don't know. Yeah,
I do get. I now get Simon's link, and it was actually quite good. Actually,
yeah, it was
Well,
good. A bit
it wasn't
random.
that
It
I
was
was
a
more
bit.
concerned about an argument with me over the Camaro at the top right, to be honest.
Oh, I can't read.
The Corvette
Oh,
could have been done for Apollo 13 with Tom
I need
Hanks.
binoculars to see this.
You're quite right there, Sam. Yeah,
Right, moving on.
Mike, I'm sorry, but it's done that.
that's a great kit. Jim.
Heckle by Alan. Bloody hell.
Next up, we've got our very own Mr. Jim Clark, aka Boomer, who bought this kit years ago. He sold it to a friend only to buy it back. Yes, it's a sick.
Are you building after the Italian group build?
No.
Can you click on it? 'Cause it's really small.
We're going to have to sort this out because you really can't see what people are showing.
Yeah.
Oh, not that
Click
one
on
yet.
Just in here and on the feed, you can't see it.
I mean, what happens if you click on it? Oh, it does that.
E-
Right.
Even then,
And
Yeah.
then, press the zoom in button. Look, zoom in, top right. Click on it.
Click. There you go.
the problem is it won't hold any of that. So if I go back and forward, it won't hold it, and that's why we
That's
stopped.
fine. It's all right. We just wanted to see what that one
Is your
was.
laptop-
What did you
is your
get? And what did you get? So you got the wheels.
Striker.
Striker.
I know it's a striker. I was there looking to see what else you got. So you got wheels with it. You got the.
I got the Voyager update set for it, the Voyager armor set for it, and the 50 caliber gun that's on top of the main gun.
Nice.
I don't think you can enter that into the Italian group build, Jim.
Why would I? It's not Italian.
Oh,
The Italian driver.
the guy who drove it has got some Italian heritage in him.
Yep.
I'll have a play around and see if I can come up with a different way of doing
Yeah,
it.
you honestly can't see it on the feed at all.
It's a fair comment, but the trouble is doing it the other way. It was taking forever to load some of the stuff. Next up, we have our very own Mr. Sam McCord, who got himself a SAN 7 and a SAN 12 big gun bangy rocket thing, 2-in-1. Which movie builds that for, Sam?
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Okay, that makes sense.
Groundhog Day.
He also got himself Flow 3 multiple rocket launcher system. Very nice.
Yeah, I'm selling it because I'll never be able to build it.
Yeah, a bit small in 177. And he also got himself another gun turret from TACOM.
Ultimate bang stick.
Yeah, that's nice. That other one was huge. And a massive 1/16 Panzerkampfwagen 6 Tiger 1. Very nice indeed.
Love to see you build that, bud.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to get built after the Sherman.
Yeah, that looks good. And that's it for this week, folks.
Well done, Si.
Well done, Si.
Very
good,
Simon.
Very good, wasn't he?
Brian's a bit confused in the chat. There's ordered kits from the Far East. I'm not coming shrink wrapped, but ones he buys in America are shrink wrapped. That's because Americans shrink wrap your kits. Shrink wrap your kits. They're being done over there, Brian, because ours aren't shrink wrapped over here at all.
Aye.
Only American kits they're bought. It must be something your importers do or whatever. Because it's not common over here, is it, to get a shrink wrap kit?
No.
Very rare.
I think I've had one.
I think
That's
mainly
where
all over there, aren't they, Jim?
Two shops I go to, none of their stuff is shrink wrapped anymore.
Right.
Used to be, but not anymore.
Yeah, well, it was done there, essentially.
Yeah. It's done as a preventative measure for theft to stop people fingering.
Oh, yeah, I can see your box now, no?
Yeah, I can see where it's been smudged with
I've
glue to
sent that
try and
back,
seal it.
Yeah, I was sending
And
that back.
if you look on the inside, look what they did.
Taped it. Swords.
I'll be sending that back, mate.
Yeah.
Wait, I'll just be like, I'll get another one.
I think, Norm,
Yeah.
if they got problems getting hold of one for you, I've always got mine there as well, so we can do something.
I can get another one, no problem. The
Good,
Northeast
good.
Model Centre's got them in.
Good. Oh, good.
Go buy another one. Then do that one as a shot up one from. Oh, sorry, no, it's a diorama idea I've got.
What film is that in there?
The Great Escape.
We've got any chat to read at all?
He was the blind guy flying the aircraft.
Huh? I'll go and have a look.
Good see you.
Hold on, mate.
No,
Let's
it's
go
just
back.
chat.
General Chit.
Yeah, just general chit chat, I think.
Is he back? Is he?
Do general chit chat. Yeah, do you remember that?
Yeah, we should have a person called
Jamie,
General
wasn't it?
Chit-Chat. Yeah, it was Jamie.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Then he was thinking the butler, wasn't he?
I can't remember who he was now.
Jeeves.
Oh,
Jeeves.
Jeeves, that's right.
That was it. Right then, so that's it. We got through it, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Just a giveaway to do. I believe.
Aye.
Well, I get me beak.
Get your book.
Get me beak.
Book. Right, so final thing of the night to do. We've got our usual giveaway to do. All you got to do is look into the chat to see Alan post start your numbers now. Pick one number from 1 to 1,000, and we'll give you 5 minutes. After that's up, we'll close it, do a live random number generator, and the closest person to that number will win that £20 UP gift voucher to buy whatever you would like. So don't forget one number only, between 1 and 1,000. Yeah, there we go. When you ready, Al and Norm?
You ready?
I'm ready. Ready, Bowden. We'll begin in 3, 2, 1. Start your numbers.
I'm going to say in the chat, Daryl assumes an awful lot of me, doesn't he?
Absolutely.
I'm pissed because Luke's not there to. Actually, if you want to know what I'm doing, at 9 o'clock every night I have tablets to take, and I have to take food with them. Otherwise, they absolutely kick my ass. Like, seriously bad.
Yep.
Indigestion, heartburn, a lot. And I'd very nearly finished eating, and then we finished that, so I had to stop. So I was kind of trying to finish eating, and yeah, that's it. So, no, not pissed off at all. I was just looking for a quiet couple of minutes to finish devouring my lovely crackers.
Crackers?
Oh, crackers.
Right.
Oh.
What cheese you got them with this time, Paul?
Often made just butter. Not having cheese this late. No way.
We have all night with heartburn.
Minutes,
wouldn't we?
folks. You're down to 4 minutes.
Shush.
It's a good excuse to have a snack later on at night, though.
Oh yeah, it works for me every
I
night.
do like it, yeah. A few crackers.
Jacob's cream crackers with a slab of butter.
No, these are those brown ones, wholemeal, that are like nutty. Really
Oh,
nice.
nice. No.
Al knows the ones, don't you, Al?
Makes
Yeah.
me feel good, huh?
Really
The
good.
store brand ones.
Yes. Very, very nice.
I'm off to get a kebab.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, there's a surprise.
Oh.
right. So, yeah, Luke's got no show tomorrow. Have you, Luke?
no, mate, not tomorrow. I
You're
am
back the week after.
elsewhere.
Who's your guest next week?
James Skiffins.
James Skiffins. Okay. So make sure you tune in for Luke as well. I will have the next part of the Skyline up probably tomorrow. It's all filmed. It's all uploaded to the Mac. I've just got to edit it, voice over it. A few hours work in the morning. I'll get that up there. I'll do a bench update as well. I don't want to leave the bench updates as long as I've been doing it because they're too far apart. They're like 4 weeks apart, and yeah, it's too much. So that's the plan. And yeah, and then we're back on Sunday morning, Wednesday morning, next Friday again. Funny enough, Sunday morning, Wednesday morning, next Friday again.
Rolls right quick, doesn't it?
I tell you what, mate, the weeks roll on by. They really do.
Indeed.
Yes.
Eat, sleep, model, repeat. Eat,
Yep.
sleep, model, repeat.
Oh, Matt, sorry, I did see that question earlier, mate, and I completely forgot to answer you. How many 24 scale cars you get out of the Gravity 2K set? About 3, mate. Maybe 4 if you're lucky. Depends on your spraying and your style and the way you do. I waste a lot of the paint with overspray just by the way I do it. I'd say 3. But you lot
Yes,
using
a
Gravity.
safe 3, isn't it, Paul?
Yeah, I think it's about 3, isn't it?
I reckon I'd get 5 out of one, but
What
So,
yours
do you guys consider a model that's shrink wrap being sold on eBay high quality, or does it just matter the parts are still bad? It makes a difference if it's sealed because as soon as it comes, I open it straight up to check it's all there. No, because like I say, not many of them are sealed in the UK, so it's not really a thing we see very often. The only ones I've had sealed are the AMTs and the Rebels. That's it, and the American Rebel boxes, all the Tamiya's and that, they're never sealed.
so,
But nice to do work because it does protect them, doesn't it, from moisture?
when you're mixing Gravity 2K for a 1/24th,
Yeah,
how many mils of 2K do you mix?
6.
1 minute, folks.
6 clear, 2 hard, and 2 thinner.
Yeah, so you should get 5 cars out of that.
Should
It's
do,
30
but
in the bottle.
sometimes they need more for the bigger cars.
Yeah, no, but he said 24th, didn't he?
Yeah, the bigger 1/24th cars,
Yeah,
or if
thank
there's a lot of separate panels, like if the
Yeah.
bonnet separate, wing mirrors, spoiler, things like that. It just depends on the car.
Yeah. fair enough.
Some will use 6 or 10 mil mix. Some will
Yeah.
use 14 mil. Just depends on the car. So obviously cars vary in size, don't they?
Yeah, true.
And some of the, it's easy to spray a curbside kit with the bonnet shut on the body than it is to spray with it separate, because you're still going to spray the clear into the engine bay shut areas.
Yeah.
Are we ready, folks?
Well,
And we count down in 3, 2, 1. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
look at that timing by Claire. Look at that.
Ding dong.
Right in. I like it. And I'm completely unprepared. Who's got a random number generator they can use for me? I'm on my iPad. Everything's over on the iPad. I have to drag it all over to do it.
I've got it.
Anyone got one that put on screen for me?
Yeah, I can do it.
Cheers.
There we go.
Oh, Ben's out by a few seconds.
Oh.
Gutted. Gutted. Right, so we've got random number generator here. Simon's got it all queued up. We're going to use this once and once only. And the number drawn will be the number of the winning, participant. So as always, 2 people pick the same number. The first person who picked it wins. And if you think there is one, please don't shout out in the chat, because these guys will check it. And once they've all looked and know the winner, Alan will announce the winner. So the winning number for the £20 UP gift voucher is, don't press yet. I'm joking. Go on. 559.
559.
How come that's got a time stamp on it now at the bottom?
Never seen that.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I've never seen that. Shows that we're doing it live though, doesn't it? Hang on. It would do if your time is right.
Yeah, I don't know why.
All right.
Alan you drew this an hour ago, didn't you, Simon? Really? It's fixed.
No, I did it yesterday.
Oh, hang on. You can't go up to the 23rd.
No, I'm joking.
Ah. Anyway, thank you, say. Now, was Ben outside everybody else's screen or just mine?
Yeah, it's
Out
on.
of mine as well.
Off, yeah, out. No, we can only go on what we see, Ben. Sorry, mate.
Well,
Would you have any chance of winning anyway? Let's have a look. Probably not. Yeah, get a couple of sets of it, Matt, definitely. Milk is considered food.
Just by me. I drink enough of it.
Is milk considered food?
I consider it food.
You're drinking it.
Yeah. Drink loads of cream deal every day.
everybody else got the same as what I've got there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Two numbers 10
Yeah.
apart.
Yes,
Yeah.
there's two, mate. There's two.
Yeah, there's two numbers 10 apart.
Okay. Who we got?
We have Daryl Masters, who's on 549. And we have Adam on 569.
Ooh.
Both 10
Okay. So Adam, just the guy just called Adam in the chat, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all. Just
Right,
Adam.
okay. Well, first way to do it is Adam and Daryl, if you pick a number between 1 and 100.
Yeah.
And Si, if you can get that number thing back up again, mate. Sorry.
That's all right. Go for 1 and 100 this time, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
You do.
Wait for them to pick the numbers.
Give them a minute. Yeah, Daryl and Adam, if you can pick another number between 1 and 100.
D.
Perhaps they're fighting it out somewhere.
First one gets it in. No, it's not the first way of doing it, is it?
Nope.
50,
Daryl's
we'll split
saying
it, balls for
50
heroes. We'll see.
something.
We'll see what Adam wants to do. Daryl's gone right in the middle, 50.
Yeah.
Adam's gone 56. Go on then, Si. Give it a hit.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's Adam.
Adam.
Adam gets it.
Well done, Adam. Well done. Yeah, whatever you boys want to do, you tell me. But either way, you've legitimately won it, Adam. So it's your choice what you do, buddy, at all. You'll donate it, that's up to you. No need for second round. First one to be 10 out should be winner.
Hey,
Thank you for your input.
But that's not how we do it.
First one to be 10 out should be the winner.
Yeah.
So it means the
What you're
first
saying,
person
you haven't got the.
post that's 10 closer should win.
Yeah.
But
They
that's
were
not
both 10 away, weren't they?
But
Yeah, then the first one to put a number in that's 10 away should win it. Who was it? I can't remember. So,
Daryl.
yeah,
Oh, right. No, not doing that.
we've never done that.
Thank you, Adam.
Even if you get the same number, you do that.
yeah, well done, Adam. And for
Adam's-
Yep, nice one.
good lad.
Well, he wants to donate. Oh, good man. Thank you, Adam.
Yeah.
Norman, chuck it in your book.
Luke.
Chuck it in the book. Well done, Adam. Thank you very much, mate. Very generous. And to Daryl as well.
Ah.
Yeah. No, we'll just keep doing it the way we've always done it. We've done this for nearly 5 years now. We'll keep doing it this way, I think.
It works.
In the nicest possible way, you know. It's kind of like, no.
well done, guys.
Seconds to redo it. It doesn't take long at all. But to be fair,
Well, you could say that in a not nice way. Stick your nose in, gets burnt.
What?
there's that too. But yeah, we'll keep doing it the way we did it.
Keep getting it out, Luke. Keep getting it out. Go on. Don't hold
Put
back.
it away. Put it
You have to
away.
hold it. You have to hold it in so much tomorrow.
It's how you do it for the same numbers. It is, because that's for the same number. If they're 10 away, they're both equidistant from winning.
Yeah.
So to do it
Oh, that's
fair,
a word.
and the way we've always done it from the very beginning of the show is we do that. Yep. So it
Adds
will
more
always
excitement to it.
Thank you for your input, though.
Cool.
And there we
Right,
go.
we've
So, yeah,
had
well
it.
done, guys. Thank you very much, Daryl and Adam, because I think either one of them would have donated. Very kind of you, fellas. Thank you very much.
Yeah, awesome stuff.
Nice one, lads.
Mike says 56 to a win. Oh, no, I didn't see Mike's. Oh, no. No. Oh, I don't know about that one, Daryl. Don't know about that one. There we go. That's our entire show done. We will be off air if you want to come and join us. The link's over on the off air hangout group.
I have
Yeah,
much
well-
vengeance to vent, so it'll be entertaining.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. If anyone could put a link to the Offer Hangout group in there, it'd be much appreciated for me. I do the.
I'm on it.
Well, thank you.
I'm on it.
So yeah, we'll be off there. If you want to come join us, Alan's going to put a link into an Offer Hangout group where the link is posted. Just join the group and the link's in there. You can pop in. It's just like this off air, but a bit more lively.
Can I do a begging speech, Paul?
You want to do a begging speech?
Yeah.
Again.
I know what you're going to ask.
Sorry, Luke, I'm married, mate.
Oh, I think I know what you're going to ask. I might be wrong. We're going to hang on. Let me spotlight you.
Don't do that.
Oh, he's pretty.
I am so close to the 1,000
I
subscribers.
knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, so close. So if anyone in the chat hasn't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm not doing it. I don't want to hit the 1,000 subs to get monetized. I'm never going to monetize my channel. I'm not there to make money, but it just opens up a lot of features on YouTube that you can use.
How far away are you then?
I need 122. I think.
Right, okay, we need to push that then. Yeah, you need to go subscribe to Luke. If Luke comments in the chat,
I will.
You can go over and sort him. Yeah, support him. And I'd still monetize your channel, mate. I would still do it.
Just go and give it a sub, and I'm pretty close now. And as I say, I'm not doing it to make money. I'm not here to make money. It's just it opens up a lot of features, doesn't it, on YouTube that you can use to make your videos better.
I'd still take the money, mate. I'd still take it.
Oh man,
modeling fun.
1,000 subscribers, well, it's not worth it. And by 1,000 subs, I'm not going to make any money, and it keeps it ad free if I don't monetize it.
Well, there is that as well.
So
yeah, to go over, subscribe to Luke, show some love as well. And yeah, Colin's in the chat. Sorry, Colin, I did see you. I meant to say hello to you and I completely forgot. So
Hi, Colin.
Yeah, go over to Luke's channel, subscribe to him, and get into 1,000 subs for sure.
I have pasted a link in the chat. Thank you.
Nice one, Luke. And yeah, like I say, you can join us. We're off there. I think. Did you put a link in there, Al?
I thought I did. I'm what's going on?
Yeah, it didn't show. But if you go to any non-live video, the link's in the description anyway. You come join us off there. Everyone's welcome. And like I say, we'll be back on Sunday, 10 a.m. for a few hours. Come and join us live for a little bit. And I should have a video tomorrow. So thanks for watching tonight. It's an early show tonight, but it's just one of those. There you go. There's a link in there from Alan and one from Luke. Just the way it is, we got through the show quick. So I'm not going to sit here with dead air for an hour or so. But like I say, everyone come join us off there. Feel free. Thanks everyone that's watched and joined in the chat. Well done to the winners. Thanks for your generosity as well as always. And thanks for all these guys for joining us live as well. So we will catch you all later. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.